Hi, you're very welcome. You're here with Anne Walsh of the Excel Expert, and today we're going to look at how you can use conditional formatting to just highlight individual rows as opposed to just individual cells, and secondly I just want to show you a little experiment where, for example, if you want to just see, okay, if I want to kind of just get conditional formatting to vary depending on cell contents, we're also going to apply this as well. So up here I have my operations operator Philip and my fault set up, and what I want to see is how can I kind of make the rows pop out of this where these two conditions are true. So I'm going to use a formula for that for my conditional formatting. So I highlight this piece here, I go up to my conditional formatting, and I just go down to the third one from the bottom, which is new rule. Now in this case it says I'm going to use a formula to determine which cells to format. Now I'm going to use a formula or a function called AND function, because I want the two conditions to be true. If it didn't matter, if I wanted to kind of just try it with OR, like if it was this or this, I'd use the OR function. So I begin by putting an equals and over my brackets, and in this case I want to use, let's say, the operator. So I begin by clicking on the first operator here is equal to, and then I just click on this cell over here. Right. Now I can change those variables again, and we're going to amend this formula, but just to start off, let's begin there. I put in comma, and then I bring in my second criteria, which is going to be my mechanical here, is equal to this one here, and then I just close my brackets. Now before I do this, one of the things I need to do is I need to amend this reference here so that it actually changes as I copy it down. So I click on it here, this is the one, and just go F4 once, twice, until I just get a $sign in front of the C, right, because I wanted to change the copy down. I do the same thing with here, click in here, F4, and there it is, F6, and then I apply format to it, and I'm going to make it go red this time, and I click OK. Now if you notice here, I actually had highlighted the entire section of it as well, not just the cells that refer to that one, right, and that's the key actually, to make sure that it highlights the entire, that you get rows to pop out of it. Okay, and then I click OK. Alright, and you see that there's just one there with Philip and mechanical. Now what will happen if I change this, let's say, to Joan? Alright, see, it makes everywhere with Joan, and that one, it makes it actually pop. And let's say I'm going to try Philip and user. Alright, and you see it just makes it pop there. Okay. Now you can actually add another level to this by actually putting in drop-down lists here if you want to later on, and that's something we'll probably cover in another tutorial. Right? So again, I hope to find it useful. If you need to clear the rules of it, again you can just click here, conditional formatting, and see the second from the bottom it says clear rules, and you just go clear rules from the entire sheet. Right? Or alternatively, if you want to just amend these settings, you can just go to manage rules, and then just go to edit rule, and there you can actually change the formula again. Now I hope you found this useful. There's a file, as always, at the bottom of this post where you can actually experiment a little with these, and it's worth your while just to experiment with them. I hope you found them useful. Now then, Gurmahagat Slán.